I'm Jennifer, and I'm absolutely thrilled you're joining us today.
And I'm Daniel. Today is a special one because we've leveled up our daily routine talk. Yep, you heard that right. We're diving deep into how structured routines can transform your life.
Exactly. And here's a fun challenge for all of you. If you can understand everything we're discussing in this episode, congratulations. You've officially entered the intermediate level phase of your English learning journey. High five.
Haha, high five indeed. So buckle up because we're about to make this both informative and super fun. Let's get started.
But before we jump in, quick shout out to all our listeners. You can grab a free PDF for today's episode waiting for you in the description below. It's packed with tips on building a daily routine, key vocabulary words we discuss, and some awesome exercises to help you get started. Don't miss out.
Absolutely. Make sure to download it after the podcast to follow along and implement your own routines. All right, let's dive into today's topic, the importance of having a daily routine.
Absolutely. Routines can make such a big difference in our lives. They help us stay organized, reduce stress, and even improve our overall well-being. Plus, who doesn't love a good routine, right?
Haha, true. But let me ask you, have you ever felt like your day just slips away? Like you wake up, and before you know it, it's night again, and you didn't get much done?
Oh, absolutely. I've been there. Trust me. There was a time when my mornings were a complete disaster. I'd hit the snooze button like a maniac, rush through getting ready, and often skip breakfast because I was running late. It was exhausting and chaotic.
Oh man, I know that feeling all too well. My mornings used to be a hot mess too. I'd wake up late, grab whatever was available for breakfast, sometimes even cereal without milk, and then rush to work feeling frazzled. Not the best start to the day, right?
Right. It was like living in a constant state of panic. But things changed for me when I had a health scare. It was a real wake-up call. Literally. I realized I needed to take better care of myself, and that meant creating a solid daily routine. It wasn't easy at first, but it made a huge difference.
Wow, that's intense. I'm glad you took that step. For me, the turning point was when I couldn't keep up with my workload and felt completely burnt out. It was like my days were slipping through my fingers. So, I decided to overhaul my routine too. It was a bit rocky at first, but totally worth it.
Absolutely. It's amazing how much of an impact a routine can have. So, what motivated you to get back to waking up super early again, Daniel?
Great question. I always admired people who wake up early and seem so productive. After hitting that burnout point, I decided it was time to reclaim my mornings. Waking up early gives me a head start on the day, helps me feel more in control, and sets a positive tone for everything that follows. Plus, there is something magical about those quiet morning hours, don't you think?
Oh, definitely. There's something so peaceful about the early morning. Speaking of which, let's talk about our routines. I'd love to hear about yours first.
Sure thing. Let's break it down into morning, afternoon, evening, and night routines, starting with the morning. I wake up at 6 a.m. The first thing I do is stretch and do a quick meditation for about 10 minutes. It helps me center myself and set a calm mindset for the day. Sometimes I even talk to my plants while meditating. Don't ask why, I just do.
Haha, I love that. Talking to plants is a great way to start the day. My morning starts at 5:30 a.m. I begin by listening to an audiobook while still in bed. It's a great way to wake up my mind with something inspiring or educational. After that, I drink a glass of water to hydrate, then spend about 10 minutes journaling. I jot down my goals and intentions for the day. It's like a brain wake-up call.
I love that. Journaling is such a powerful tool. It really helps in setting clear objectives. After your journaling, what's next?
Next, I review my schedule. I prioritize my tasks and make sure I'm staying on track. This helps me maintain focus and energy throughout the day. Oh, and recently, I've started working with a personal trainer. It's my first time ever, and let me tell you, it's been a game changer for my fitness routine.
That's awesome. I've been thinking about getting a personal trainer myself. How's that experience been for you?
It's been amazing. My trainer creates personalized workout plans, keeps me accountable, and ensures I'm exercising correctly to prevent injuries. Plus, having someone to cheer you on is a huge motivation boost. It's been a great investment in my health and has really boosted my motivation. On top of that, my trainer always shares the funniest stories. Who knew fitness could be so fun?
Haha, that's fantastic. A good sense of humor makes everything better. Now let's talk about the afternoon. What does your afternoon routine look like?
In the afternoon, I usually have lunch around noon. I make sure to eat a balanced meal to keep my energy levels up. After lunch, I take a short walk or do some light stretching to stay active. Then, I dive into my work or personal projects. I try to stay focused and avoid distractions as much as possible. Sometimes I even do a little dance break if I'm feeling stuck. Keeps the energy up.
Same here. After lunch, I'd like to take a brief break to recharge. Sometimes I read a few pages of a book or listen to some music. Then I tackle my work tasks, breaking them down into manageable chunks. It helps me stay productive without feeling overwhelmed. And yes, dance breaks are the best.
Haha, dance breaks are essential. They really lift your spirits. Moving on to the evening. What's your evening routine like, Daniel?
Evenings are all about winding down. I usually have dinner around 7 p.m., spend some time with family or friends, and engage in hobbies like playing the guitar or watching a show. About an hour before bed, I start my nighttime routine, which includes light stretching, reflecting on the day, and planning for the next day. Sometimes I even practice my air guitar skills. Keeps things interesting.
I do something similar. Evenings are for relaxation and spending quality time with loved ones. I have dinner, then maybe watch a movie or read a book. Before bed, I prepare for the next day by reviewing my schedule, setting out my clothes, and making a to-do list. It helps me feel prepared and reduces morning stress. Plus, laying out my clothes means I look fabulous first thing in the morning. Win-win.
Haha, looking fabulous is always a plus. Planning the night before is such a smart move. It makes mornings much smoother. How do you handle nights when you don't get enough sleep?
If I don't get enough sleep, I listen to my body and adjust my schedule. Maybe I skip the workout or push some tasks to the next day. I also practice good sleep hygiene by avoiding screens before bed and keeping a consistent bedtime. It's all about being flexible and taking care of myself. And sometimes, I treat myself to an extra cup of coffee. Just kidding. Mostly, I just take it easy.
Haha, I hear you. Flexibility is key to maintaining a healthy routine without burning out. Sometimes you just need that extra coffee, or maybe two. Now, let's talk about how our routines have evolved over time. I remember when I first started my current routine, it was challenging to stick to it, but over time it became second nature, and now I can't imagine my days without it.
Same here. At first, waking up early and sticking to a structured routine was tough. But once I saw the benefits, more energy, better focus, improved health, it became much easier. It's amazing how small changes can lead to big improvements in our lives. Plus, having a routine gives me something to look forward to every morning. No more hitting snooze.
Absolutely. Routines provide a sense of stability and control, especially during uncertain times. They help us stay grounded and focused on what truly matters. And let's be honest, who doesn't love checking off items on a to-do list? It's so satisfying.
And it's not just about productivity. Having a routine also allows for personal growth and self-care. By dedicating time each day to activities that nourish our minds and bodies, we're investing in our long-term well-being. Plus, it gives us a chance to indulge in little pleasures, like that morning audiobook or evening stretch.
Wow, Jennifer, that's a lot to take in. You know, some of the words and phrases we've been using might be new for our listeners. But don't worry, we've got Charlotte here to make everything crystal clear.
Exactly. Charlotte's here to explain a few key vocabulary words and phrases from this episode, along with some simple examples. Take it away, Charlotte!
Thanks, Jennifer and Daniel. Hi, everyone. I'm Charlotte, and I'm here to explain some of the key vocabulary and expressions from today's discussion. Let's dive right in. Rush through, meaning to do something quickly, often carelessly. Example: I had to rush through my homework because I forgot it was due today. Exhausting, meaning extremely tiring. Example: running a marathon was exhausting, but it was worth it. Chaotic, meaning disorganized or messy. Example: my desk was so chaotic that I couldn't find my notebook. Frazzled, meaning stressed or exhausted. Example: she looked frazzled after studying all night. State of panic, meaning a condition of sudden intense anxiety or fear. Example: when I lost my keys, I went into a state of panic. Health scare, meaning a situation causing concern about health. Example: after a health scare, he decided to eat healthier. Wake-up call, meaning a realization or event that prompts significant change. Example: failing that exam was a wake-up call for me to study harder. Burnt out, meaning overwhelmed or exhausted due to overwork or stress. Example: she felt burnt out after working 60 hours a week. Overhaul, meaning to completely change or improve something. Example: the company decided to overhaul its marketing strategy. Rocky, meaning difficult or unstable. Example: their relationship was rocky at first, but now they get along well. Reclaim, meaning to take back control of something. Example: she reclaimed her confidence after completing the project. Hydrate, meaning to provide water to maintain moisture or balance. Example: it's important to hydrate after exercise. Jot down, meaning to write something quickly. Example: I always jot down ideas in my notebook. Countable, meaning responsible for actions or decisions. Example: he stayed accountable by setting weekly goals. Winding down, meaning relaxing or slowing down at the end of the day. Example: I enjoy winding down with a cup of tea before bed. Reflecting, meaning thinking deeply or carefully about something. Example: she spent time reflecting on her career choices. Sleep hygiene, meaning habits or practices that promote good sleep. Example: improving my sleep hygiene helped me feel more rested. Indulge, meaning to enjoy something pleasurable, often in moderation. Example: I like to indulge in chocolate cake on weekends. Living in a constant state of panic, meaning feeling stressed or overwhelmed all the time. Example: during exam week, I felt like I was living in a constant state of panic. Slipping through my fingers, meaning losing control or not being able to hold on to something. Example: time felt like it was slipping through my fingers during the project. Lift your spirits, meaning to improve one's mood. Example: a good laugh always lifts my spirits. Second nature, meaning something that becomes automatic or natural over time. Example: driving has become second nature to me. And that's it for today's vocabulary breakdown. I hope these definitions and examples help you use these words and phrases in your own conversations. Back to you, Jennifer and Daniel.
Thanks, Charlotte. That was super helpful.
Absolutely. Now, listeners, make sure to practice using these words and phrases to make them second nature. Well, that's all the time we have for today's episode. We hope you found our conversation helpful and inspiring. Don't forget to download the free PDF in the description to start building your own routine.
Thank you so much for tuning in to the English Leap podcast. We appreciate your support and can't wait to hear about your progress with your new routines.
Yes, thank you. If you enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe and leave us a review. It really helps us reach more listeners like you.
Until next time, stay productive, stay balanced, and keep leaping forward with your English skills.
Take care, everyone.
Your progress doesn't end here. To continue advancing your English skills, click on the next video or explore the additional videos we've thoughtfully selected for you.